Hello, and welcome to a webinar about the Naples Children in Education Foundation's latest project, a community resource application for Collier County. My name is Astoria Avilas, and I am the grants coordinator at NCEF. We are so grateful for you taking a few minutes to learn about the app and know that your time is valuable, so thank you from all of us at NCEF for being here. Today, we wanted to share a few slides giving you some insight into the resource application and how we hope you and your organization can be involved. So let's get started. The Naples Children in Education Foundation has heard from many of our partners and beneficiary organizations that there is a real need for a comprehensive list of resources for families in Collier County. Families need to be both aware and able to access critical resources when they need them, and those resources need to be relevant and easy to find, preferably in a format and language they can understand. One particular challenge that partners have identified is that once a resource list is printed, distributed, or published online, it is almost immediately out of date. There is a need for this resource list to be dynamic or updated in real time, and one that allows people to search for resources anonymously without, in some cases, having to ask another person for help. Studies show that people in need do have access to smartphone technology, which brought NCEF to the conclusion that a mobile application on your phone with a complementary website could be the best solution to meet these communities' needs. Last summer, we connected with an organization in LA called Our Children LA that created a mobile app targeting homeless youth in their community. Their application is called WIN, or What I Need, and has more than 1,800 services listed across 11 umbrella categories. After discussing OCLA's success with their app, we determined that Collier County could use a solution modeled after WIN, but with some additions to make it more robust and serve the entire community. Last fall, NCEF contracted with a team of developers to begin the discovery phase of a mobile application for Collier County called Collier Cares, or the Community Application for Resources and Emergency Services. We partnered with NCH, CCPS, and Collier County Sheriff's Office to put together an initial set of functionalities for the app. Some are based on the WIN app design, some are also based on our understanding of Collier County. The application will be created to serve 3 levels of users. The first level are service seekers. Those are families in need or people in crisis who can search for appropriate services near them. The second level are service providers. These are organizations and agencies who will be able to list their services and resources on the application. The third level is an administrator. In partnership with NCEF, NCH has hired a community resource coordinator to manage the data and content of the application, as well as the maintenance of content in partnership with service providers on an ongoing basis to make sure that data on the application is up to date and always relevant. We are now in the design process with our team of developers and have already noted key levels of functionality for the application. The diagram you see is the first wireframe we received from our developers. On it, you can see that users will be able to search based on their current location, based on categories such as food or shelter, as well as the availability of those services based on their hours of operation. The goal is to provide information as well as the map feature, which is similar to Google Maps, and will allow people to navigate to a service using the app. Within each category, there will be subcategories, and within those subcategories, a series of filters in order to narrow your search to make it the most relevant search results possible. We are also working with our team to add on other features, such as the ability to save favorites in order to find them more quickly when you reopen the app, sharing a service with a friend, or receiving push notifications. We also plan on having an easy-to-find emergent needs button with crisis hotlines and emergency numbers for people in need. One element that we are excited about for the mobile application is the possibility of building a profile for users. This will be completely voluntary and optional for users since we know some folks would prefer to search anonymously. But the profile is a way to help narrow your search results if you want it to, whether by your age or gender or preferred zip code, such as your home zip code. The WIN app utilizes this feature as a way to help people find more relevant resources for them. As profile data is anonymous, we are excited to work with our developers to create dashboard analytics of user behavior data, such as what services are searched for most often and from what location or at what time of day. Profile data, such as age and gender, can be cross-referenced with behavior data to provide the most insight into who is searching for what particular service. NCEF is in conversation with our team of developers to explore ways to make data available to service providers as well. So, for example, you will be able to see who is searching for your services, which service they are searching for, and where they are located. NCEF is at the beginning of this design process, and we want to hear from you and your team how a resource such as Collier Cares could impact the work you do and the population you serve. We are interested in hearing your thoughts on functionality, design, and how you see this app serving our community at large. We will be conducting surveys of community leaders, stakeholders, and service providers to obtain this feedback, as well as folks in the community to get their feedback once we have an actual app that we can utilize. As a reminder, the primary goal of the application is to connect people and families in need with services and resources in Collier County. This is the need that NCEF and our partners identified and responded to, and we are very excited for you to become involved. As always, if you have any questions regarding Collier Cares, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We are including a survey link in sending this webinar out, and we encourage you to be honest in your response, share your thoughts and ideas, opportunities, pitfalls, blind spots. We want to hear it all. Our thoughts are with all of you during this uncertain time, and we wish you and your team the best in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen today.